Of rock and roll, and this place sure is rocking as they await the start of this one. We're here at Huntington Bank Field in Cleveland, Ohio. Coming up, a contest that looks real good on paper between the Indianapolis Colts and the Cleveland Browns. Spencer Schrader is going to have the honor of getting us started. And here we go at Huntington Bank Field. Fielded at the 7. And this drive will start inside the 25.
At their own 23-yard line.
All right, let's get this one on the road, Brock. It is 1st and 10.
Let's go. Hawk 70, Hawk 70. Alert, alert. Let's go.
Now the first carry for Quinshawn Judkins. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run. That's a nice quick correction for this front, Brock. Give up the big play and then get a little back on the very next one.
Exactly the kind of response you want to see from your defense. You got to forget about the big play for now and stay focused on that next snap.
And the Colts get to him. Down he goes. And for the second straight play, Brock, they're headed the wrong way. And that's going to bring up a tough 3rd down.
First, you try to run it. Second, you try to throw it. And both times, you end up behind your own line of scrimmage. Break out the coffee along the sideline. Get everybody a dose of caffeine because one side came to play and the other better wake up.
19 Tiger, 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
3rd and long for him here. Taking a shot deep here. Well, they had the look. Certainly didn't shy away from it, but couldn't connect. And now they're stuck facing 4th down. Here I am flipping through, Brock. That certainly wasn't in the offense's opening script, but if you're a defender, just how you wrote it up.
Yeah, defensively, that was a week of practice and planning visualized and executed in real time.
Starts his return from the 23. And before that return amounts to much, they bring him down.
At their own 31-yard line.
New set of downs for him from the 31.
Let's go. 60 Bison, 60 Bison.
First snap, and Jones is going to throw. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
That's what I call complementary defense right there. That pressure by the group up front, that leads to the incompletion and to the benefit of that secondary.
After the incompletion, still at that 31-yard line, 2nd and 10.
Let's go now.
Here's the first carry for Jonathan Taylor. He won't be able to get past the line, and very quickly, Brock, they could be facing 3rd down to begin this ballgame.
Not every corner in this league can make the play he just made right there. Sure, there's pure coverage guys, not really known for their tackling, but this guy, well, he's someone who isn't afraid to stick his nose in there and make a stop.
That finds Pittman, complete. And this will reach the opposing 25-yard line.
Now, right there, that's what you want to see on your opening drive. Boom! Connect on a big shot, and instantly, you set a tone that you're not going to be afraid to be aggressive in this game today. Boy, do I love that.
He's going to be caught by Tyler Warren. And he takes this one in. Touchdown, Indianapolis. The Colts don't need long to take a 6-0 lead. Spencer Schrader on now for the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And the Colts will jump out to a 7-0 lead.
Spencer Schrader to kick off for Indianapolis.
The Colts ready to kick this one away, and away we go once more. Here's DeAndre Carter with the return. And he's brought down just inside the 25.
The Browns take over first and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Cleveland about ready to go. Here's first and 10.
Ready.
Back now, pressure coming. Throw right side, caught by Fannin. This is going to be down to, it looks like about the opposing 36 for their next snap. Get an even 40 out of that one. And that's a Browns first down.
Kate, that play so indicative of why tight ends in this league have become just an X factor. Right, they're big, they could block at the line of scrimmage, but the elite guys, well, they've got that speed, and they could take something short and make a difference with it down the field.
To the air on first down, Sanders. Oh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, he falls incomplete. Second down coming up.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
Here's second and 10 now from the 36. Receiver in motion. He's headed right. The give here to the motion man. And they'll bottle this up after a 4-yard gain. Brought down by Rodney Thomas.
Tackled by Rodney Thomas. It's a gain of 5. Brings up third and 5.
Ready.
About set. This is 3rd and 5.
Let's go now. Let's go.
Out of the gun, here's Sanders. On target here to Njoku. And they have this well into the red zone now at the 15.
It's a gain of 16 yards.
So, well, they're in the huddle, partner. We've arrived at the end of our first quarter. 7-0 is our score. We'll return to Huntington Bank Field after this.
On the double.
Ready to go with the second quarter. And it's the Browns with it inside the red zone.
Come on. Set. Panther 60. Panther 60. Bronco switch. Check smash. Smash. Reload. Ready.
Judkins up the middle. And they're going to be humbled here on first down. Going to wind up losing yards on this play.
He was taken down.
He is quickly making a habit out of wrecking plays, Brock, and it doesn't seem to matter what type of play that is.
It's what the best of them do. We talk about just the versatility of offensive players being dual threats. This guy's a dual threat against the pass, and that time stuffing the run.
Ready.
All right, a couple yards to make up, Brock. Time to rediscover the magic on this drive. Here's 2nd and 12. Now we get a timeout from the Colts. That's their first. And they'll have 2 left to work with here in the first half.
Ready, set.
All right, here we go. 2nd down.
Get it.
Working out of the gun. Sanders. That one's complete. Right side. And they'll advance this down to the 5-yard line. It's a real solid pickup. 12 yards, and it rewards them with a 1st and goal.
There are times a quarterback's got to be blacksmiths. When you're in the pocket, there's just a certain timing and precision. But you get outside that pocket, you got to be an artist. You got to be creative, and this guy is.
Here we go. Set. 60 Eagles. 60. Ready, go. 19 Tiger.
Flag comes out. This is going to back them up to the edge of the end zone. There was a blitz coming, and that got somebody to panic and jump early. It cost them 5 yards. Well, the jumpiness cost him 5. 1st and goal, a little bit tougher here.
Ready.
Operating from the gun. Here's Sanders. This one's caught. Touchdown, Cleveland. The Browns can tie it up in the second after cutting into the lead. So the offense showing a slightly different dimension there, Brock. Getting the running back involved with his hands for the touchdown.
Yeah, such an advantage. I think when you think about it, Kate, it really is about the 80s where we start to see these running backs not just tote the ball as runners, but be real weapons when they get the ball in the passing game. That's well done.
That one right down the middle. And the Browns tie this game 7-7. So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. It's Amir Abdullah with the return. And he gets across the 30 before he's brought down.
The Colts take over 1st and 10 at their own 32-yard line.
First and 10 from the 32. From the shotgun, it's Jones. Hits him on the in route. And they're going to have this up at the 44-yard line as they haul him down. Pickup of 12 on that play. And that is good for an Indianapolis first down. Markers are reset. Here we go. Ball at the 44.
And the Colts first down.
On first down, Jones. Has him on the quick hitter. And he'll manage what he can up to the 48. From the secondary, Grant Delpit on the tackle.
4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6.
And we are still waiting for the scoring for anybody really to get going as we've hit our 2-minute warning. Hang with us. More football in Huntington Bank on its way. 2nd and 6 coming up here. Operating from the gun, it's Jones. That's brought in. It's his back, Jonathan Taylor. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
Gain of 6.
Play like this, that's exactly where you want to get him the ball. Right on the outside, where he's got the space and a lot more room to work.
First down, Colts.
First down throw by Jones. Has a man downfield. It's Pittman. Tackle made at the 10. First and goal coming up.
A gain of 30.
Look at the touch he put on that throw down the field. That was a masterpiece. He was the artist behind it, laying it in the perfect spot to create the big play.
Working inside the red zone. Catch made. And he's able to get it to the 2 before the stop. Colts operating from the hurry-up, rushing back to the line. The Browns take the first of their 3 timeouts. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. Setting up, 2nd and goal. Again, Jones to the air. That one connects. And he's brought down real close to that goal line at the 1.
A 2-yard pickup brings up 3rd and goal.
Taylor. And this is going to end behind the line. A great stop down in close. Let's see if they want to risk it now on 4th and goal. Now a timeout's called. Cleveland using its 2nd. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half. Just 2 yards away, so the offense going for it. It's 4th and goal. 4th down, pass coming. And he won't come through on 4th and goal. So this one will not get it done. They're going to turn this over on down. Browns look just about ready, Brock. Here comes 1st and 10.
Get it! 60 Bison, 60 Bison. Ready?
Here's Shudkins to begin the drive. And he'll be stopped after just about a yard. 2nd and 9 coming up.
Gained a little bit there. Kind of feels like a gain of nothing. You know why? Because you're still playing with your backs against the end zone. No real breathing room and no margin for error.
Short pass brought in. And he's up to the 7-yard line as he gets hauled down. All right, whistles. They've got a timeout. 7 seconds to go in this half. Not a good spot to punt from. They really want to convert here on 3rd.
Ready?
All right, back to the ground game here. They're holding strong here. The defense gets him at the line. That's going to bring up 4th down. Timeout, Indianapolis. That's its second. The Browns are lining up to punt. And he wants to hit his second effort just as well as he hit his first. He's got this at the 27. And he gets a pretty nice result there on the punt return to put an end to our first 2 quarters of play. Something's got to be the difference maker here in half number 2. We'll see what it is as we're off and running once again. Abdullah now to return. He stopped on the run back at the 27.
On the return. The Colts take over 1st down 10 at their own 27-yard line.
First call here coming from the shotgun. Taylor gets it to begin the drive. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense. With each carry he gets, Brock, I'm starting to wonder, is this going to be the last touch that he gets in this game? Because it hasn't been a great performance for him.
You know, individually, collectively, and you can look up front, right? They've just not been winning the battle enough push, enough drive to get this running game going.
The rookie from Michigan, there that time. 3rd and 4 coming up now. Working from the gun. Here's Jones. This one's in range, but it gets knocked away. Couldn't connect, and that brings up 4th down.
I'll tell you what, Kate, challenging this guy in a close game, you are tempting fate. You got one hand on it. He gets 2. It could have gone the other way.
So it looks like they're going to line up and go for this. 4th and 4. Looking to throw. And they got home. Sacked him on 4th down. We've got a turnover on downs, and the defense takes over in plus territory.
One way or the other, that was going to be a decisive play to break this tie. They thought that they could pick it up, no question about it, and build some momentum down the field. But how about a shout-out to that defense, now setting their offense up in great position.
Shotgun handoff here for Judkins. It outside, but still a little rough because he's brought down at the line. 2nd down coming up.
As a corner in this league, well, you go to the Pro Bowl if you can cover. If you want to be an all-pro, you stick someone like that.
On the set.
Now, nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10.
Here we go. Set. Crack all 80. 19 Lions. Check out.
To the air, Sanders. Cut at the 10-yard line. And the stop is made 3 yards from the end zone. It's going to be 1st and goal.
Okay, when you watch the combine, you'll watch guys try to make this throw. And without chemistry, it's so hard to execute. That was picture perfect. That's a QB and receiver on the same page because that route, that deep out to the field, that takes just a different level of connectedness.
Judkins runs it in for the Cleveland touchdown. The Browns grab the lead on their first series of the half. Well, this has definitely been a tight one throughout, Brock. So now that they've taken the lead, the question becomes, can they hold on to it?
And that question right there is one the defense has to answer. But this sure had the look of a drive where a coaching staff challenged that offense, saying, hey, we need a big drive from you guys right here. And sure enough, that offense delivers.
Yeah, no doubt. And here is Schmidt to send this away. Abdullah now to return. They'll bottle him up just as he gets it to the 30. Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10. Here's Jones. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
Yikes, as that pass falls to the ground, you kind of just sense their desperation, just kind of oozing out of them. Running out of time to start connecting on more of these and really break open the scoring in a way they just have not been able to do so far.
A lot of guys there, and it's intercepted. And the Browns get the football back with great field position there at the 36.
Jones pass.
Cleveland about ready to go. Here's 1st and 10.
The Browns take
Let's go
over
now.
1st and 10 at the
Lucky, let's
36-yard
go.
line.
Let's go.
From the gun, Judkins. And they love to see him fighting forward, but he only gets him 3.
You know, Kate, that might be a little bit of a disappointing run to him. He wanted more. They always do. That's exactly what they were after offensively to get this drive moving.
They'll come up after that 4-yard gain. It's 2nd and 6.
70.
Sanders back to throw. And they're going to tag a defender with this one. And it's as we expected, partner. We call pass interference, so put it at the spot and give them that 1st down.
Get it. 68.
They'll run here, following the penalty. Trying to make it happen, but no luck. This goes backwards on 1st down. Well, the extra blocking sure didn't spring that run the way they hoped it would, Brock.
In the old West Coast system, you call 12 personnel, 2 tight ends, Tiger. Tiger package comes on the field. That was a whole lot more like a kitty cat effort there.
Let's go. Ready, go.
Working now from the gun. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And he's going to be taken down near the 8-yard line. And even 20 yards on the play, and it awards them with a 1st and goal.
And the Browns, 1st down. 1st and goal at the 8-yard line.
This is the end of the 3rd quarter. It's Browns ball, working to carry this lead through to the end. All set up for an insurance score here. It's 1st and goal.
Ready. Ready.
It's Judkins on the counter. And he'll bowl his way ahead for a 4-yard pickup.
That sure looks like a terrific call after you dial it up, because the execution was awesome by everybody. You get that kind of run on 1st and goal, it sets the table for more success.
Still chances to get these final 4 yards. It's 2nd and goal.
Come on. Set. Come set up. Set up.
They go to him again. And he punches this one in. Touchdown, Cleveland. The Browns go up by 2 scores, 13 points in the 4th.
We've seen all game long how difficult it has been for this defense to try to contain this guy. Not only through the air, now 2 touchdowns on the ground. He's just been a difference maker.
That one splits the uprights. And the Browns double their lead to 14. And here is Schmidt to send this away. On the return, here's Doolin. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25-yard line. Colts file out into formation. Here comes 1st and 10. Back to work after throwing the pick. Splits a couple of defenders and completes it. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. That chunk worth a nice 21 yards. And it'll be 1st down, Colts.
1st down, Indianapolis.
Jones. He completes it in traffic. And they get this down to the 44 before he stopped. A dose of the hurry-up offense here.
Colts, 1st down. It's a gain of 10. And the Colts, 1st down.
1st and 10 now. Here's Jones. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
After the incomplete pass, here comes 2nd and 10. Jones going to throw again. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. And the Browns get it back as he intercepts him for the second time this game. Well, we all remember they were able to turn that first interception into a touchdown, and now they get a chance to do it again.
Yeah, takeaways are A1. We know that. Every defense preaches it, but when you could score off those turnovers, points off takeaways, that often leads to huge results for your team.
He gets him inside the 40, and that's a gain of about 9 yards on the play.